Ashley. We met when I was just an 18-year-old boy. 18-year-old boys are exactly who we all know them to be. Naive and unsure about most things in their life, including what they'll eat for lunch that day. I loved you in all of these moments before knowing what love really is. You have stayed by my side during life's toughest times, promising to love me through all obstacles on the way. You knew the man I was to become, and for your foresight, I will forever cherish your solitude and love for me.
On behalf of Zachary and Ashley, I want to thank everyone that's come out to celebrate and to witness their marriage. They're excited about it. I've performed dozens of weddings in my life, but never saw two more excited to have a wedding than these two.
A couple months in, Ashley started popping around. Zach came to me and said, "Oh, this girl I met, pretty cool." And I thought I was college freshman, middle of the last couple weeks. It turns out at that 1 or 2 week mark, Zach had already said that he loved her and that he was going to spend the rest of his life with her. I thought that was a pretty bold move, but look.
And then Zach came into her life, and I could tell he came from good people. And after meeting his father and his mother, I know that's so.
I mean, look at them. They're a strong, loving couple. They care so deeply about each other. They're the most selfless people I know, and by far the most loyal. It's just been an absolute honor to watch you guys go from where you were to where you are.
Through their love, I've seen so much patience, humility, maturity, and most of all, a desire to grow together. You bring out the best in each other, and Ashley, I'm so proud of you continuing to hold yourself to such a high standard and for opening your heart to such a wonderful and caring man.
Ashley is intelligent, she is very kind, she's authentic, but more than anything, she does work very hard, and she loves Zach a lot, and that warms my heart.
But there's one thing I know reigns true: where Ashley has faults, you have strengths, and vice versa. You're patient, you're understanding, but most of all, you are kind. You are her rock and her confidant. And if there's anything you can remember from this speech, is that anyone can come into your life and say how much they love you, but it takes someone really special to stay and show how much they love you. And that's exactly what Zach has done.
He's smart, he's competent, he can shoot a rifle, which really impresses me for some reason. And yet he's soft enough, I believe, to love my daughter.
When I was a little girl, I used to hear about fairy tales and Prince Charmings. In these fairy tales, there would be a princess in distress and a prince that showed up on a white horse, changed the princess into a beautiful gown, and pulled her up onto his horse to ride off into the sunset. It should come as no surprise to anyone that I was never a big fan of these stories. Because to be quite honest, I always thought I was pretty darn good at saving myself. And then I met you, and you didn't show up on a white horse, but you did show up in a beaten up black pickup truck. And you didn't change me into a beautiful ball gown, but you have loved me at every size and looked at me the same way in my favorite Lakers t-shirt that you looked at me in that little black mini skirt I wore on our first date. And you didn't pull me up onto your horse to ride off into the sunset, but instead you helped me find the courage to get my own horse and link them together so we could ride off into the sunset side by side. So maybe after all, I did get a Prince Charming. I just wish I could tell Cinderella what she was missing. I love you.
I love you, baby.
I might marry you.
Really? Mm-hmm. We should set that up.
Yeah.
Today, in front of all of our closest friends and family, I vow to trust and respect your unbelievable abilities to love and care for all things important to you. I will encourage you and celebrate your many triumphs to come, but to also mourn your losses as though they were my own. In this moment, I choose to bind my life with yours, knowing wholeheartedly that my life will be better for it in every scenario.
Zachary, you are brilliant, strong, and joyful, but most of all, you are kind. People always tell you to find someone who will open the door for you, but you don't just hold the door for me, you hold the door for anyone, for everyone. From the moment I met you, you have surprised me, distracted me, captivated me, and challenged me in a way that no other human has. I have fallen in love with you a million times and in a million different ways, and I still can't believe that today I get to marry my best friend.
I vow to listen for as long as it takes you to feel heard, to make you feel the same unrelenting support I feel from you without saying a single word. Ashley, you have cast a wide net of support over me for the last 5 years. I am so lucky to have someone so compassionate, caring, and authentic in my life. You don't hold back to tell me when I'm wrong, but you also have given me the courage to speak and act for what I believe in. I will be your shelter, just as you are for me, without hindrance, loving you at your best, worst, and in-betweens. I love all of these things about you, and so many more.
I promise to be true to you, to uplift and support you, to frustrate and challenge you, and to share all the beautiful moments of life with you. And one day, if you are really lucky, I might even let you win an argument. No matter what trials we encounter together or how much time has passed, I know that our love will never fade, that we will always find strength in one another, and that we will continue to grow side by side. I believe in the truth of what we are, and I will love you always with every beat of my heart.
I love having the ability to make these promises for all of our days together. I cherish the memories we have made and love looking forward to the countless more to create. All of these things I love about you, Ashley, but I love your love the most.
I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.